What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to Katie Adventures. Hope everybody's doing awesome. And so it's been about 2 weeks since I've been out in the woods. My family came up and visited for the holidays and stuff, so yeah. I haven't been in the woods for like 2 weeks now, but I have seen some very promising things. I'm in a couple of like Facebook like groups and stuff, and they're saying that, the deer have been active, they've been seeing a lot of deer, people have been actually killing a lot of deer, so, my confidence right now is very super high. So I am actually back out on the piece of public I've been hunting hard. The reason I'm back out here is, one, I want to go scout this place really good. I've kind of just been setting up in random spots where I've seen sign, and I'm like, oh, this will be good, kind of thing, So I've been doing that. And the second, the last 2 times I've actually been out to this piece of public, I have seen deer after the legal shooting light. So I'm like, my confidence right now, I'm sitting at about like a 95. I'm hoping eventually to get a shot on a deer. It's still pre-rut, kind of maybe going into rut activity. I don't know. I think it's still kind of really pre-rut, eventually going to go into the rut. So yeah. So I'm back out here, the public land I've been scouting really heavily. Alright, well, I've been hunting very heavily. I'm going to scout it really heavy today. And if I find something really good, I'm definitely going to set up over it and hopefully hunt this evening. It's like 1:30 right now. And it's actually kind of warm. It's like 56 degrees. So hopefully the temperatures will drop as the sun goes down, and I'll see a lot. I'm hoping to see some deer activity. But right now, going to get out, get sprayed down, and I'm going to start scouting this whole piece of public really good, because I've just been setting up randomly. So I'm going to quit talking and babbling on and get after it. Alright, y'all. I'm still at the northern side of this public piece of land. Like, the road is literally like 15-20 yards right there. I'm starting over here because the last time I was here, when I was leaving, driving off of this public, a little like 4-point buck jumped in on this side, somewhere over here in this thick stuff. So I'll pretty much walk north to south along the pond that sits up against this piece of public, and hopefully I'll come across some scrape or some beds or something, because walking in on the path that like every hunter and deer uses for this piece of public has some like mixture of like human tracks and deer tracks. So hopefully find some scrapes or something, something fresh, something new, hopefully. Well, that's pretty interesting. So if you look around, all of these leaves just on the ground, and spot that's all leaves except for right here. There's also some acorns in it, so it's actually, I'm hoping it's another good sign. I don't want to say a bed, but something that's been doing something right here. Looking at the tree above it though, I don't really see anything like picked off of it, so I don't know. I'm still gonna take that as a plus. I just found what looks like to be a very old scrape, because you got this low spot here that's just stripped of bark, and then everything else up it has bark and stuff on it. So an old scrape, but hey, I'll take that. That's better than nothing, right? Found an old turtle shell. Came up on this I don't know, it's like peninsula, whatever the hell it's called. And it looked good because there's like a pathway coming up to it. And I'm just not seeing any sign up here. Found this little turtle guy though, but yeah. The pond's literally like right there. It looked good, so I figured come and check it out. So, this isn't deer related. I think it's pretty cool. Because I don't know if y'all can tell or not. The think two on two separate occasions that I've come out here. So that's actually pretty cool. Those are actually in season 2 right now, so if I could get a shot at a fox, then I might just take that. But that's still pretty cool to find. Alright, y'all, I think I might have found something good here. So that looks like a scrape. That looks pretty new. Not like super fresh, but a lot fresher than that old one I found way back. Right there. Like, something's been digging up right here. There's actually, which I mean, it's not seeing anything else around here that gives me hope of sign, but between that and that scrape on that sapling, that's actually a good sign. Probably the best sign I've found so far. So I'm gonna keep pushing forward, and then I might come back and sit near this somewhere. That's actually it's probably the best sign I've found all day. Well, yeah, that's super disturbing. We got one deer skull. Looks like a pelvis, and then another little spiked deer skull. That is just, that's super disturbing, I'm not gonna lie. Especially being out here by myself. Just, oh, there's like more bones in there too now I'm looking at it. Yeah, that's a little disturbing, I'm not gonna lie. Could be kids though. Well, then again, yeah, because we're kind of close to a housing development area, so it could be kids, but if that's somebody out here just trying to scare hunters off, that's a good way to start, I guess. I don't know how well y'all can see that on the camera, but that's a deer track that's heavily imprinted. I mean, it did rain yesterday, so this ground is a little soft, so that's something to put their full weight right here, so that's my first, like, I guess not real print, but actual hoof sign. Oh yeah. So it looks like they were walking along here, because that's that one. I don't know what that is. That looks like a hoof that kind of broke apart, and then another hoof sign right there. So, all right, that's good. I don't know. My plan as of right now is I'm gonna head back to the north side that I started at, and where I've been seeing, where I saw at least 2 deer the last 2 times I've been out here. So I'm gonna go with right now the hot hand of being over there where there's animals that I've seen, and then I have a couple of spots now that I've scouted out that I think are good spots to come and sit at a later time. But yeah, let's get back at it and head back to the northern trail that I sit, and hopefully we'll get something to walk by today. Alright, y'all, there's some deer track right there. So walking path is like right over there against that tree line right there. So I think I'm gonna set up in this little thicket of trees, and I actually got some new Tinks 69 spray, so I'm gonna spray some of that. Put a little indicator out once I figure out which way the wind's blowing, because there's not much wind. And yeah, hopefully we'll see something. Alright, y'all, so we're set up kind of like in a little bind over thicket area. I sprayed some 69 Dobie from Tinks, and the wind's going kind of like at an angle this way. So I got one of them little key wig things set up behind me with the Dobie 69 sprayed on it. So pretty much Alright, y'all, so I didn't see anything while leaving the public, so good / bad? I don't know. I think that's probably a bad. No, I'm not gonna say it's a good or a bad sign, but I didn't see anything while leaving, or the last 2 times I did, so take that how you want it, alright? So, also with that being said, didn't see any deer. We saw, I'm not gonna say a lot of sign, but we saw a good amount of sign, you know, one rub, a couple of spots that look like they've been browsing or grazing, whatever they call it. Some hoof tracks, but I did not see any scat, surprisingly. I only saw hoof tracks, some rubs, some browsing spots. Yeah. So with that being said, picked up a good amount of information, I think, for this public land. Because I don't want to give up on this public land just yet. I have seen 2 deer on it, so I don't want to give up on it just yet. I just needed to scout, get in there and scout, and really kind of figure out where they're kind of moving through is the best way to describe it, because they're not, I don't know exactly where they're at, but I think I figured out kind of where they're moving through. Now it's just a matter of time of getting there and setting up when they're moving through there. So, you know, a lot of people are saying they're moving through the day, so maybe, who knows, maybe I'll go in next time and I'll sit for like a full day, like, you know, a full 8-hour 12-hour day. I don't know yet. But with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, share the heck out of the video, and I'll catch y'all on the next adventure.